What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Anything Better podcast show, NFL edition. Preview for week number 11. Oh, my birthday, 11/11, baby. We are coming in hot this week. Okay, we are coming in hot this week. We hit the special. We'll talk about that. We have a winning record. We'll talk about that. And and there's some injuries, some big injuries that the NFL is trying to hide. They tried to bamboozle. They tried to slip one out from under us. We weren't going to let that happen. But before we get into this week, let's talk about our sponsor. It is BetMGM, everybody. The best app, the best lines, the best way to bet. All you got to do for our show, if you're a listener to our show, if you listen to our show, you just go to BetMGM app, you download the app, and you put in as little as $10, okay? And you'll get $200 in bonus bets regardless of the outcome of your bet. All you have to do is use our bonus code Burr. Burr 200, BURR 200, $10, as little as $10, and they will give you $200 in bets regardless of the outcome of your bet. Bet responsibly, have a good time, and here we are, over 3/4 of the way done the NFL season, Bill. It's like your kids growing up. It happened so fast.
Yeah, in baseball, for some reason, their regular season is 6 months, and the NFL is essentially 4 months.
That's why in the NFL, if a team goes 0-3, you're like, should they tank?
Yeah, it's friggin' over.
Who has?
But Paul, the big thing is we finally hit a Monday night special.
And now,
hit a Monday night special. Every fucking time there was some little damn thing. Finally made some people some money, Paul.
And listen,
which means I get to sing again.
And I got to be honest with you, dude. I got to give you credit where credit's due. We hit the Monday night special because of you, my friend, because I wanted no part of Denver. And when you saw the 7.5, you were like, take Denver. And I was like, all right, you know what? It doesn't make sense to me, so it's going to work. And worked.
That's the Buffalo Bills season.
Oh, the
Buffalo Bills season doesn't even make sense to the Buffalo Bills.
Well,
and I still am believe Stephon Diggs was talking about it. He goes, we got all the pieces. I just don't see these guys. There's no fucking way they're gonna go 9-8 or 8-9. They're just not. I feel like they're gonna do what I think the Chiefs are gonna do, what the Chiefs always do this time of year, because everybody's the fucking Chiefs are done. Blah 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 blah. They always say that shit, and then they fucking turn it on. They're just you know what? It's a bike race, Paul. They're just fucking laying back. They're not burning out their legs. Yeah. And then they're going to come on. I think the Bills are going to do something like that. I feel like the Dolphins are fading. I feel like I'm directionless right now in this football season. I'm just out there with my sails down, and I'm just fucking letting the tide take me where it's going, Paul. It's about me. It's not really about the Bills.
Is it ever not? Listen, here's the thing. I have a theory on why the Bills are bad. And I talked to somebody, and I think it was kind of confirmed. Let's just say this.
Paulie Scuttlebutt. Here we go.
Hey, Paulie Schefter.
a source that I have within the locker room.
Wait, so this is week 11. So I think this is your. You go, because you were...
Paul, you're not just going to tell the people that you got something going on with the Bills and not tell them what you got going on.
Right, well, I'm hanging on. I will talk about it because, hey, listen. Hey, it's a football show. Here's the deal. It's a football season show. Here's the deal. I jokingly texted with some friends, and I said, something's going on with Josh Allen, and I think it might be... and it was not to be disrespectful to women, but I think he might be going through something. You go through a breakup.
Well, you don't have to be respectful to women on this thing. Don't fucking do that.
No, I'm saying.
But listen, your chain's outside your shirt. People know where you stand on feminism, all right? Don't buy back what the fuck you're doing here. Just tell me what's up. He's got some broad in his life and it's fucking his head up. Is that what you're saying?
I thought that that's what it was. And then all of a sudden, yesterday, something comes out going, hey, the breakup with this one, and now he was spotted with this one, and I'm going, that's why he overthrew that ball by 5 yards.
That's what it is. He's a serial monogamist. Is that what it is? No, whatever the fuck it is. The guy who breaks up with a chick and then immediately gets into another relationship.
Bill, let's say you're about to go out there, modern day gladiator. You're about to go play an NFL team. You got these 350-pound guys running after you, wanting to hurt you. And right before you get out there, you get on your cell phone and some girls go, how the fuck are you doing this to me, Josh? And it's like, all right, dude, I got to get
you got any girlfriend? So like
She
what?
was over the house. She was over my house. He's like, look, dude, I got a game. Just give me 10 minutes. I'll call you later.
I'm just a simple kid from Wyoming, wherever the fuck he played.
Yeah. So this is
that, dude. They can turn that shit off. You can turn that off. They go into a hostile environment every other weekend. If you can go into fucking Philly or go into like the Raiders, they got these loud fucking hot dog eating jerk offs screaming at you, saying stuff about your mother. If you can block that out, you can't. Well, a woman you have feelings for, she knows where all the pressure points are, doesn't she?
I mean, dude, if I'm about to go on stage and Stacey's like, your clothes are on the front lawn, you piece of shit. It might be a tough set.
That does affect the first couple of jokes.
Your daughter's mad at you. I told her, be like, oh God, dude. Anyway, listen, it's an odd week, which means I think you pick first.
Oh God.
And
I wasn't ready for that. This is like when you go to a restaurant, you're not ready to order yet. And somebody goes, no, you go.
Yeah.
I hate when, you know what I fucking hate is when people fucking go to order and they just start to, what do you like here? What do you like? It's just make a fucking decision.
I defer
the fuck do I like here? You know, I like here when my shift is over. That's what the fuck I like here. Here's another one, Paul. I'm in a mood. If one more fucking adult comes walking in and pretends they don't know what a line looks like, and they go, oh, is this the line? It's like, you mean the line?
Yeah.
You think that human beings just every once in a while just naturally fucking hang out face to back in a fucking line?
Yeah.
Oh, are you guys in line?
The 8 people in
the line that we're fucking standing in over here, you asshole? Yeah, we are in line. And you know what a line looks like. All right, Paul, I don't like any of these games this week. But am I really commenting on myself? Is it that I don't like myself, Paul? Am I nervous that like football's going to leave me again in fucking 10 weeks? And then I'll have
fucking sad, dude.
It's so fucking sad. I mean, the goddamn baseball, they play until the first week of November. They did add a week, though, didn't they? They did add a week to the season. All right, Paul. Oh, there's a lot of games here that are very interesting. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. I keep riding that Texans bandwagon, and they're still being good to me. Although, what's his face is back at quarterback, right? The little water bug there. Barry Sanders playing quarterback. Why can't I remember his name?
Oh, Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray.
Look at Jake. Jake's on it.
Kyler Murray. He's coming back. Kyler Murray.
No, dude,
Paul, I hate every fucking game here. What is with these giant fucking spreads? What's going on with your boy there?
Who?
Sal Vulcano, fucking quarterback for the Giants. I love a divisional rivalry with a 9.5-point spread. He's Italian. He's still living at home. She's washing his fucking socks over there. I like this guy. Is he walking down the street holding a bucket of paint? Is he going to be strutting this week, Paul? Boop, 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 boop. Not because they won, just because they fucking covered?
I don't know, man. That's a tough one.
What's going on with the Buccaneers? Why are they 11.5-point underdogs? Is Baker Mayfield, is he hurt? Is he in a cast? Is he walking into the stadium missing a limb? What's going on?
Yeah, that's a high line, dude, for that game.
It is a high line.
Jake, do we have an injury?
I'm going to take that. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to take the Buccaneers. And the NFC South scares the shit out of me. It's 11.5 points. You know what, Paul? You know what I like, Paul? I like a nice, comfortable first quarter with a whole bunch of points sitting in my lap. And I'm sitting there with a big dumb look on my face as the 49ers start hacking away at it.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, there's only 38 minutes left in this game. I'm still up by 4.5.
There he is, Jake Rothstein. What do we got?
Oh, Jesus. Turn your mic on.
Everybody's healthy. So
everybody's healthy.
If you like Baker, then that's.
Hey, dude, I like that.
I don't like how you said if you like Baker. I know if you like Baker, if that's kind of thing. You know, I do like Baker. Baker Mayfield's a fucking winner. And I think they'll even give him a garbage time touchdown, even if they are. I think the Buccaneers. I got the Buccaneers 11.5. Oh, God. I am such a fucking dad with 2 kids under the age of 7.
And I
barely know who's even in the NFL right now.
And you're right there. You're Billy win some, lose some, hovering.
Billy win some, lose some. I've had 1-3 in 1 week. 2 1-3s. The rest have been 2-2.
All right. I like that. I think that's a backdoor cover late. Baker gets a garbage touchdown. You get those points. All right, guys. Here's my first pick. My first pick, it has to happen. It has to happen. So that's why I'm going to take it. And it's no, I'm no stranger to this team, but I'm going to take the former San Diego Chargers, now Los Angeles Chargers, -3 against a bad Packers team, a 3-6 Packers team. And the Chargers lost a heartbreaker to the Lions with a field goal last second. And I think Justin Herbert gets his team back to 500 because they were playing really good until they ran into the Lions. So I think that this is a perfect line and a perfect game for a team that's better. I got the Chargers -3.
All right. I got the Vikings +2.5 in Denver. Just because, what is Denver going to win like 3 out of 4 weeks? I don't think that I don't know. It was just something about watching the way Russell Wilson was throwing. Like, I don't know what's going on with that guy. He was behind. He was over the head. It's just like that one throw to the back of the end zone. That's the guy I know. And I can't understand what the fucking problem is out there. I think they're figuring it out, which I'm really happy for because I like Sean Payton. But I don't know. The Vikings just have this fucking way about them, even though I know their quarterback – was it Jake Plummer? He's not in this week. Who is it? Is it Jeff George? Who did they re-sign? Vinny Testaverde?
They got what's his name now? This Josh Dobbs kid.
Drew Henson.
You're thinking of Kirk Cousins. He's hurt.
Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins scores points. He made me a lot of fucking money last year when he was on the Colts. Was it last year?
All right, I'm going to take another. Oh, this has got Paulie. This is old Paulie. This is Paulie favorites.
Paulie favorites.
Yes, you know me. I see a good team and a favorite. I get a little jittery. I'm still going to rehab for that habit.
Who do you got?
I'm taking. I just picture me talking to a doctor. I don't know. There's just something when I see that little minus sign.
I'm a positive guy.
I'm going to take the Jacksonville Jaguars -6.5 against the Titans. Another 3-6 bad team. I think the Titans are finito. And I'm going to take the Jags, having to win the game by a touchdown at home.
All right. I'm going back to the AFC East, Paul. The fucking division that birthed me here. I'm going to, oh man. I like both of these fucking games. All of a sudden, I didn't like them a minute ago, and I haven't read one more shred of information. All of a sudden, I feel like I'm seeing things. I'm just going to say fuck it, and I'm going to take the Dolphins laying 13.5 because the Raiders do not have a fucking quarterback. Oh no, I'm not doing that. I just know the Raiders are going to show up. Fuck that. I'm going to take the Bills instead. I'm going to take the Bills. One of them. I like the Bills. Didn't the Jets beat them the first time? Jets beat them the first time. Bills are going to win the second time. I think they're going to have another team meeting. Somebody else is going to call a team meeting. I think, that fucking big-eyed dude there playing quarterback. I don't know what the Jets. They just can't move the fucking ball. They do have a great defense, but they just can't move the ball. And what's going to happen is they're going to keep three and out. And as great as that Jets defense is, Paul, they're going to get tired. They're going to want to put their fucking cleats up and sit down for a fucking second. And right as they get their helmet off, Paul, they're going back out there again. So I think in the second half, the Bills will pull away, and they're going to cover that 7 points for me. Paulie!
I like it. Your description of by the way, another great pick you had last week was the Browns, and what you said about them happened. Imagine the team meeting.
Paul, every week I have 2 good ones and 2 shit ones.
I mean, Billy.
Didn't Bruce Springsteen write a song about that? Same old story. That's a fact. 2 fucking winners, 2 step back. Isn't that how it goes?
Oh, I don't know. Okay. I'm going to take for my third pick. This is where it gets. All right. That's a tough game, but I'm going to take the Kansas City Chiefs at home on Monday Night Football.
I love that.
-2.5.
I love that.
Yeah. I think that, what's his name's going to play with a little more pep in his step because his old country singer girlfriend's going to be in the box with her parents. I'm going to take them to win by a field goal on Monday Night Football.
I love that. You know who else loves the Chiefs? I feel like the officials love the Chiefs.
I got all favorites, though, and that's not good, dude. It's not good.
Hey, Paulie 2-2. Old Paulie win some, lose some.
Great one.
I think Sneaky Pete's coming down to fucking the Rams. You know, they know each other. -1. Oh, they're not favored. I don't like that.
No, they are. Sneaky Pete's
I
favorite.
mean, they're not getting points is what I meant to say. I don't like that. God damn it.
Yeah, this last one's tough.
The Commanders are fucking hapless, and the Giants literally have some guy from a deli playing fucking quarterback. I mean, I don't know what to do here. This fucking guy. Why do I fucking believe in the Seahawks all the time, Paul? Why can't I get off the Seahawks?
You love the
Seahawks. Them, the Titans, they just fucking cover. The Texans -4.5. Am I going back to that game? Kyler Murray. I love Kyler Murray.
Dude, the Texans are good, man.
I know they are good. You know what? I'm going to go with them. By the way, shout out to Mike Berkowitz 2 weeks ago. He told me to fucking take the Texans, which I did, and I got a victory. Old Billy wins some, lose some. All right. Old Billy wins some, lose some's taking the Texans -4.5. Paul, I'm so all over the map this week. I don't even know who the fuck I have. I don't remember.
Just so you know.
It's 5.5.
The line's 5.5. But 4.5, 5.5.
You know what this reminds me of? When I fucking, you ever be like doing dishes, you know, and right as you're done, somebody comes in and puts another fucking plate in. That's what the fuck you just want to look at them. And you know they didn't do it on purpose, but it's kind of like, you know, if you brought that over 30 seconds earlier, it would have been nicer.
I don't think there's a difference in 4.5, 5.5, though, really.
Well, Paul, that's the difference between you and me.
What's the difference between you and
me?
Well,
you can go in the sun and the sun likes you. The sun doesn't like me, right? You see no difference between 4.5 and 5.5, and I do. You're better with the sun. I feel like I'm better with numbers, although you keep beating the book and I don't. Are the Lions going to really win? But why does it have to be 7.5? You Vegas cons. Fuck it. Sneaky Pete, -1.
Oh.
Sneaky Pete, -1. Sneaky Pete. Boom. Oh, I'm doing the Trump dance.
Dude, Sneaky Pete and you're the Seahawks to you are like the Chargers to me. You just can't
Sneaky Pete's one of the best fucking coaches that like just doesn't kind of get his due because he's not Parcells. He's not fucking Belichick.
Oh, my last pick, I'm not going to lie. This is throwing a dart at it. This one is not. The other ones I looked at and I go, yeah, I could sleep.
You're trying to hit a pinata right now. You're blindfolded and you're just swinging like a maniac. Everybody's standing around going, oh, hey.
That Cowboys-Panthers line is just so fucking perfect, 10.5. If it wasn't 10.5, I would take that, but
my brother took the Panthers. And he's picking winners, dude. He's in a pool. He's just picking winners. Dude, he picked the fucking Jets a few weeks ago. He had the Jets and somebody else. 2 big upsets.
Did you take the Raiders, Bill, or no?
No, I didn't. The fucking Raiders just disappoint me. They have so much goddamn talent except at the quarterback position, so they can't get the fucking thing moving. They got all those receivers, Paul. They're going to want to throw it to them. They got that killer defense.
I'm going to take
I love the Raiders.
Crosby's questionable. Oof.
Max Crosby. Oh, Paul, I got to tell you about Max Crosby, okay? He's the straw that stirs the drink.
Here's the thing, though. That guy's an animal. He doesn't miss games. You're going to have to they'll tape that guy together. He's going to go out there. Listen, I have all favorites this week. I'm going to take some points. I'm going to take the Raiders getting a backdoor cover, 13.5. Who knows? Let's see what happens. Could be a loss. I'm going to take it.
The Ray Liotta coming in the back door.
Those son of a bitches. All right. Yeah, I don't know about this pick. But 13.5 points to start the game is not bad. So there you go.
Paul, you're like fucking George Brett. We're just every season he's flirting with 400. It's fucking, it's not August yet. We're getting into the dog days of summer, and there you are. You're right there, Paul.
Look,
you're fucking hitting like 420.
I'm 9 games above the book right now. It's not good enough yet.
You're 9 games up?
Yeah.
Fucking Paulie Virzi.
I'm 23.
I mean, you're like I say by the end of this season you get a book deal. People should read the fucking.
Wait, or maybe I'm 8.5. 8, no, 9. 9 with the two pushes.
I mean, Paul, that is a gaudy record.
I'll tell you what, dude. If I beat the book again, I'm getting another chain. I'm getting another gold chain that always goes on when I do picks. I've earned that.
I mean, who's going to argue with you?
Bill, you know what time
that would be 3 years, but that would be 3 years in a row beating the book, Paul. I mean, you should have 3 chains. Please tell me you have one on order. It just hasn't come in yet.
Well, I'm going to get one with my record.
There will be 20 years into this show. You're going to look like fucking Mr. T.
Bill, you know what time
system, it is? They'll pay for a hair system so you can grow the mohawk. They'll just glue it on before every show.
Each year it gets more of a mane.
I know.
By 2 years from now, I look like Bartnick.
I was thinking you couldn't be totally fucking bald and then get a fucking hair system. People notice when you get a hair system if you're starting to go bald. But if you're completely bald and all of a sudden one day you just show up, hey, I said don't touch my hair, and then you hit it. You can't come with the fucking Barbarino, right? You can't do that. But Deion Sanders did it.
Yeah, dude. And so did Jason, what's his name? Brian Urlacher. Brian Urlacher was bald his whole career as a linebacker for the Bears. Now the kid's got a fucking full head.
I know. That's so weird. It's like the old you looks like the young driver's license, when you pull it out going, oh, look at you with hair. They live in reverse.
I said on stage the other night, I go, I would definitely want hair than being bald, but I definitely would rather be bald than have a man bun.
That's fucking hilarious. Dude, those are going to be, when they make fun of this era, when they go back and do the Anchorman, that's going to be that's the haircut that they're going to make fun of. Oh man, I saw somebody the other day. Who the fuck was it for the Hair Hall of Fame? And I was like, write this down. You're going to forget it.
I saw somebody too. And I go, dude, that's for the show. The guy guy was probably in his late 50s, 60s, and he had who was it? Oh, man. I forgot.
I'm trying to think. I watched a couple episodes of Kojak last night. My son loves Kojak now.
I know.
3.5 years old. He was yelling when it was on, so I thought he wanted me to shut it off, but he just saw the remote in my hand. He thought I was going to turn it off. And I said, oh, do you like Kojak? He goes, yeah, Kojak. Yeah.
That's amazing.
My brother's out here, and we watched 2 episodes of Kojak. We barely heard any of the dialogue. All we were doing was calling out cars.
That's great.
He's like, Bill, look at that. That's a fucking AMC Pacer. He picked out another one. It was a 1977 Chevy Chevette sun yellow. I mean, it was just it was like a substitute teacher car. Those are the cars that I love seeing, because the classic ones, people still have them. You see them at car shows, but those ones that you just never see before anymore. I saw a guy had a Chevy Monza out here. You don't even remember that car. That car came and went. They made that car. It fucking flopped, Paul, like a #1 draft pick. And they made it for 3-4 years. When's the last time you saw a Chevy Citation?
Never.
That's the type of shit. Yeah, you got to watch Vegas.
Yeah, Chevy Citation. I never even heard the name Citation.
Dude, when they made the design, first of all, it they didn't know they made a 4-door sedan and a hatchback, and they just slammed it together. Oldsmobile made a car like that too. It was one of the ugliest fucking things I've ever seen. It looked like in the front, it looked like a full-size car, and in the back, it looked like a skateboard ramp. It was the ugliest fucking thing. Yeah. I'd forgotten about it, right? And anyway, the Chevy Citation. I've told this 1,000 fucking times. When they made the design at the last second, they realized that they had forgot to put the radio in. So they turned it sideways. It was straight up and down. The volume knob was up here, turned the station here. But here's the thing. But the numbers they didn't change the numbers because it was straight up and down. They still had it like it was horizontal.
So you had to go.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
My buddy had one. It was like a thermostat, but it was a radio. That's what kills me when these fucking idiots. First of all, the gas combustion people, how much they're in an uproar about the Tesla. They're making fake videos about how cheap the Tesla is, and they're pushing down on the dashboard and they're adding all of these sound effects. I literally had to go to my wife's car no, it doesn't make that fucking sound. What are you talking about? They have to do something because they're so fucking fast. And what's funny is they look at them, they look boring. They don't look fast. And then no matter what they do to their car, dude, you see the new one that's coming out? 0 to 150 miles an hour in 10 seconds. First of all, why would you give somebody that's going to be texting while driving? They're driving a missile. The thing's a missile. So now everybody's like, well, what would you rather do? Have pizza in a microwave or in a brick oven? Like that, somebody came up with that analogy. Now everybody's saying it. It's like, buddy, nobody's saying you can't buy a gas combustion car. Like what? They can't even, you know what it is? They can't handle the fact that something that makes no noise and doesn't look cool is just blowing by there, driving down the fucking, it's hilarious.
Dude, I like the new 3. I'm glad they changed the body of they're starting to change the body of them. I'll tell you what, dude, that Cybertruck, everybody's shitting on it, dude. That is fucking badass, man.
I like all the old shit. I like the sound of an engine and all of that. And I know those fucking batteries and all that, they're probably worse for the fucking planet and everything. But I'm not going to sit there and get like all these people get fucking crazy in these comments going like, you know, back in the day, we used to have cars that sounded, you know, I love how people like who have like loud cars think they're more manly. It's like, what about that makes you more, you know?
I fucking hate I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm not trying to shit on muscle cars that like roar, but I love you know me, Bill. I'm going to Lexus today to go pick up they just fucking did my maintenance on mine.
Oh, you're refined. You're a gentleman.
I like turning that shit on, barely hearing it, stepping on the gas and fucking flying, dude. Put that shit in sport, fucking cozy, man.
Yeah. Why does it have to make all that fucking? I understand it with a motorcycle because you want people to, they can't see you, they can hear you, you don't die. But I don't understand why. Like to a certain volume, I get. You know, although I'm not going to lie to you. Remember that kid Casey that painted the cars on Fast and Loud? He just upgraded his Frankenstein truck. He's got this F100 lowered to the ground. It's green, calls it Frankenstein. He put 1,000 horsepower engine in it. I watched this video 3 times of him doing a burnout in it. It was amazing. He gave me a ride in that truck one time when I think it was only like 700 horsepower. I had my feet up on the dashboard going, dude, slow down.
Yo, I'm not going to lie, man. I was not a Tesla guy until I drove one home from New York City to my house, and I fucking dreamed about it. I actually was like, I need this in my life, the speed. Like how
I would say the speed is fucking insane. I will tell you this. I fucking hate that car. It just thinks too much. You fucking walk. I know you can somewhere in the settings shut this off, but it's just, it tries to anticipate. It's like you're doing too much. So I'm walking up to the car and I have the key in my pocket. So the front door pops open like that. But the problem was my 3-year-old was coming around the other side. So it fucking pops open and hits him and he falls into a bush.
Jeez, was he okay? He's okay, I take it.
He was all right. You know, he had a big puffy coat on. You know, when they walk around, they already look like they're in a fat suit, you know? But it was just like, it just does that. Or like when you open the stupid Falcon doors, if there's just one little debris thing, it thinks like it's, I don't know what, the top of a parking garage. And then like you got to like push it up. Yeah. It's come down on my fucking head. I'm not, you know, it's got that giant fucking tablet thing. I'm not into,
I don't
I'm
like
not
that
into
you
it.
have to use the tablet for every move. I think if it was voice activated, it would be better. But the fact that you got to hit that thing, and I don't like not seeing things in front. I like seeing the speedometer and I like seeing that there for me. But hey, I'm old school. What do you?
I will tell you, the Ford Lightning truck looks cool. And then there's that other one that's not a Ford. I don't know what it is, but a couple of dads have one in my neighborhood. Just like I don't know what kind it is. It just looks cool. Like I like the electric trucks that look like a fucking truck. But, you know, my F-250 do with the fucking turbo diesel. I mean, it sounds like a fucking semi. I love that thing.
If we get a new house, and I don't know if we get a new house or we extend this house and get a bigger garage, I'm getting that fucking Cybertruck, dude. I'm going to get it. Is that
the one that looks like a door wedge?
It does. I hated it. And then somebody gave a whole tour of it. And I was like, dude,
you get one of those, your side piece is going to be some blue chick from like Venus. You're gonna be attracting whores from another planet.
From
like fucking Captain Kirk. Just
Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy. All right, Bill. You know what time it is, dude. By the way,
you know what time it is.
Before you sing, guys, we told you we were gonna get one. We were one little piece away for a while, and we finally hit the Monday night special. And I gotta give a lot of the credit to my counterpart here, the co-host, because you said Denver. But Bill, you know what time it is? It's the Eagles.
No, and another thing too to tell the fans, I took that take it personally. Like I feel like I'm letting them down. It's like we got to win them some money here.
Oh, dude, we got a lot of messages from people going, I rode with you guys. I put 20 down, and they're showing that they hit, and they're like, we rode with you. We stuck with you. You finally hit it.
We got to hit another one, Paul. We got to hit another one.
Oh, dude.
All right, let's sing the song here. I can sing again. Oh, let the Monday night special win some money for you. Let the Monday night special win some fucking money for you. All right, Paulie, we got the fucking Eagles. And they're playing the Kansas City Chiefs. It's a rematch of last year's Super Bowl. They got crazy fucking Eddie coaching the Eagles. And then we got the BTK killer coaching the Chiefs. We got a pop star up in the fucking stands. We got a fucking guy with the Rock's original haircut at quarterback.
Crazy Eddie's perfect, dude.
Crazy Eddie. I'm Crazy Eddie, and I'm coaching the fucking Eagles. I'm insane. And then the BTK killer.
I like
burn, torture, kill. That's what he does to the other team's game plan.
I like the Chiefs to win the game. You? Or no?
I don't know. Jalen Hurts. I think they got a lot of fucking talent. They got Patrick Mahomes. I do like the Chiefs. I feel like the Chiefs are kind of. I'm not talking about the Eagles here. I just feel like this is the time of year where they start putting things together.
Mahomes to throw one.
Yeah, in a really douchey way. And they're like, oh, my God, I've never seen anybody throw a football like that.
Around the back.
It's like, it's a fucking shovel pass.
All right, so we'll go.
That's Mahomes. How you throw a ball to a fucking 2-year-old. Like, what are we doing here?
Kelsey to catch one? You want to go Chiefs the whole way? Mahomes to throw one, Kelsey to catch one, Chiefs to win by 3? This way we don't have to worry about
I don't think Patrick's going to run one in. I hope he doesn't because I hate the way he runs.
He's going to go for Kelsey with Taylor Swift in the crowd.
Or is he jealous?
Nah, he just had his 3rd kid. He's good.
He's got 3 kids?
He's got 2 girls, and now he's got a little
boy.
Who
does? Who's got 3 kids?
Mahomes.
Taylor Swift?
No, Mahomes.
Is he keeping him in the piano, Paul? Mahomes. All right.
Mahomes.
All right. I'll go. Okay. All right. We're going to take the Chiefs. Fucking over under 45.5, Paul.
Ooh, let's not do it, dude. Let's not put ourselves in that box again. We almost got
shout out to the fucking Broncos kicker missing 2 extra points. So the under came in by 1.
45.5 is such a perfect number for Vegas. It's such a perfect number.
All right, hey, Chiefs, Travis Kelce. We need one other thing. We need one other thing here.
Well, if Travis Kelce gets one, then that means Mahomes throws one.
Well, there you go.
Whoa. So if Mahomes throws one to Kelce early in the game, we got 2 out of 3. And then we just need a win by 3.
But if he doesn't. Fuck this, Paul. We got a little momentum here. Let's do it. Yeah, Mahomes is going to throw in a Travis Kelce. All right. He's going to do an end zone celebration longer than his girlfriend's concert. And I think the Chiefs are going to win it. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be such a hard game to watch because I would love the Eagles to come in and shut up those people. The same way I would love to see the Chiefs go in and just shut up the Eagle fans. I don't know what it is. There's something about a Monday night. I'm a bit of a Scrooge, Grinch
you know what?
On Monday nights.
Andrew Themlis is right. Andrew Themlis just said the odds are going to be small on what we're picking. We're basically picking the best quarterback to throw a touchdown to the best tight end and for them to win at home on Monday night. So do you want to say that Mahomes gets 2 touchdown passes?
I want to say something Jalen Hurts is going to do.
Okay.
Jalen's going to throw one. So I think this is going to be a back and forth, Paul. Look at that spread. Vegas knows this is going to be a close game. Jalen Hurts to throw one, Chiefs to cover, Travis Kelce to get a touchdown. How about that? How does that make the odds look there, Andrew?
No. We're going to do 4 things. We're going to do Jalen Hurts to throw one, Mahomes to throw one, Kelsey to catch a touchdown.
Chiefs to cover.
Yeah, and that'll make some odds.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's do Jalen to throw one, Mahomes to throw one, Kelsey to catch one, and the fucking Chiefs cover. Make some people some money, dude. We got momentum, dude. I can feel the vibe. We have juice right now on the show.
Can we bet on whether or not the Eagles coach is going to nod into the camera?
Oh, dude, what are the odds on that? Can we get some odds?
Is there odds on that?
Oh, no, when he takes it off.
That was one of the funniest and fucking cringeworthy things I ever saw.
It was terrible.
I was nervous. I was going, oh no, is every fucking head coach going to start doing that? I hate that whole thing. Oh, they're just having fun. They're having fun. No, they're not. They're not. They're drawing attention to themselves. You know? Yeah. I don't mind an end zone celebration, but the shit when they have like all the linemen and they start doing like a chorus line or acting like they're all rowing a boat or something. It's like, do you guys actually rehearse that in the locker room?
It's terrible.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
It's terrible.
It's like most things. It starts off, it's a good idea, and then it goes too far. Like those Police Academy movies. I mean, it was a fantastic idea. Did we need 9 of them?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I like how Private Hooks had to keep trying to fight. That was the most accurate thing. When she'd be all quiet, like, and in the end, she'd be like, don't move, dirtbag. And then the next movie, she'd start again. She was mousy again. She had the exact same story arc through all 9 of them. But what I loved about it was that's how life is. You don't just decide to make a change and then you change. You got to work at it.
Yeah.
That'd be funny if in the 9th one, she was just a fucking psycho from the beginning. The fuck did you say to me? Oh, you finally pushed through the wall. Yes, I did.
Yeah, Police Academy kind of jumped the shark after they went to Miami. They were like at a pool.
Well, first they were in training, and then they went out to the force, and then somehow retroactively they had one back in training. Police Academy back in training. It's like, what the fuck are they back there for?
Oh, that's so funny. Remember when Tackleberry put a gun? He put a 44 to a shark's nose, and he goes, move it, move it. The shark turned around and swam away. If you look at that now, it's like the dumbest thing ever.
I love Tackleberry.
No, Tackleberry was great. But
Tackleberry, Hightower,
yeah,
Private Hooks.
The chick with the big tits.
Oh, I mean, I had to have one of those every 80s movies.
Yeah.
Had him hanging out the whole fucking time. Bobcat Goldthwait was in it.
Yeah. And so was, what's his name? What's his name? The kid who did the sound effects. He's a comedian.
Oh, Michael Winslow.
Michael Winslow, who did all the sound effects. He was the guy who was making all the noises. And then you had Steve Guttenberg as Mahoney.
Yeah. It was Cannonball Run at the Police Academy. All right, Paul. I got to get ready to go to Vegas. I got to go to Vegas, Paul.
Oh, speaking
I'm going to Vegas.
Hey, man, you got to take your luck over to the craps table.
You know what's funny? They were playing craps last night on Kojak.
Nice.
On the Get channel. Great entertainment television. And you know what's funny is when I record it, I get the end of the Rockford Files, and at the end of Kojak, Quincy starts. Ba ba da 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 da. Wee, do, 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 do. I could never get into Quincy.
How many seasons of Kojak were there?
5.
5. Nice.
So they just did the first episode 1 of season 5, and it's funny. His fucking collars are out to here. Like as the seasons go, they get like bigger and bigger. So now this is right around Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, that's great.
His pant legs are starting to flare out, but he keeps the 3-piece suits. Telly looks sharp, dude.
Yeah,
Telly looks sharp, and for no reason, he's always he's talking to like criminals, other cops, and whatever. If they're female, he's at least pecking them on the cheek.
Good looking Greek kid, man. You know,
Paul, I want to reboot that. I want to reboot it with you playing Telly Savalas and Tony V playing that other cop. He's got Tony V hair.
Dude, let's do it.
And then I'll play Bobby, what's his face, who falls in love with the cripple chick.
Dude, I would take that so seriously and crush that role. I'm dead serious. All right, everybody. That's the show.
He drives a 4-door sedan, Paul. It's right up your fucking alley. All right, that's the show, everyone.
That's the show, everybody. Enjoy the Monday night special. And remember, Jalen Hurts to throw one. Patrick Mahomes to throw one. Travis Kelce to catch one. The Chiefs win by a field goal at home on Monday night. I think all those things should happen. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Bet responsibly, but win a little bit of Christmas money. There you go.
There you go. $10 in the account when you download the app. You get back up to 200 in bets regardless of the outcome of your first bet. Use our bonus code BURR200, BURR200. Bet responsibly. Enjoy the games this week, and we will see you next week on the Anything Better podcast.
I didn't even see these comments here. I just saw Kyler Murray. Then it says 49ers are healthy. Uh-oh. All right, we'll see what happens, Paul.
No, that was during the picks when we asked what any injury report.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
I didn't see that, and I took Tampa Bay, and I'm sticking with it. All right, that's it. We'll see you guys.
Later.